Alright kids, this is Steve from Hundley Homestead. Figured I'd show you our place a little bit. Wife's been after me to post my own video. So here we go, it's my first video, I'll give it a shot. Using my camera, or my phone, so be patient. This is our main house. This is our road coming in. Main house, lots of big trees. By the way, we're in Texas. This is our man cave shop. Woodworking shop type thing, front yard. There's our controversial flag. Along with the United States flag over there. It's the front yard. Got the Harley over there. Went ride today. Pretty nice day in Texas, really. This is our property back here, all the way down here. Down in there. Walk over here. This is the backyard. It's the old mower there. The fire pit where we hang out on the cool or hot Texas summer nights. This little garage shop over there. Where we keep our goats. That's our fire pit. It used to be a trampoline. Trampoline went bad, and the lady that used to live here had teenagers, but now we use it for a fire pit. Burn all our old nasty wood and stuff we don't want. This is the goat area. Build all this stuff out of pallets or just scrap we had around here. This frame was here and there was nothing on it. So we had a bunch of old tin laying around and fence posts, and there used to be chain link fence around this whole place, I guess, because there was piles of chain link. So we used the old gates. There's the neighbors over here. He's a good old boy, Vietnam vet. This was an old chicken coop. I put all this wood on here. These are the feeders we build out of pallets. Yeah, build a lot of stuff out of pallets. My wife does. That's Tanya. This is an old... I had to put boards and stuff up against the Billy's likes to round the sides, but this is old chicken coop that used to be full of garbage. When we bought, that's hard for an old man to get in and out. There's the goats, Oreo and Brownie and her 3-week-old baby. Should be getting some more goats here pretty quick. Cute little thing, name's Lily. But we use the goats to clear this land. All this you're seeing right here where the goats are. You can see right in here where we're still clearing. They get in and eat all those briars. You couldn't even walk through here before. This whole place, this was covered in briars. It was all over here where it's clear. Right in here, briars everywhere. And they are a pain to get rid of. If you really want to get rid of them, you gotta clear it, and then you get pigs in there to eat the roots. That's Buttercup, I guess. I think she's gonna have twins. She's big, but this is her first go around too, so she's pretty big. She's pretty fat. Any day now, I'm thinking. Anyway, this used to be a swing set and there was a pool right here, and there was a big pile of wood that was hold the old deck from their above ground pool. Anyway, we'll go back out here, and that's the back of the house there. It's pretty warm at night because it faces west. But some nights are really freaking awesome down here. It's getting towards, last week was pretty hot. It's like in the hundreds. And this week's been not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's bearable out here. But yeah, I've put all this fence up myself. It's been quite a chore for a guy that's never done it before, but it looks pretty good, I think. It's all cattle panel. It's kind of expensive, but it keeps the goats in really well because it's tough, and I can just buy a little bit and do a little bit at a time and not have to worry too much about forking out a bunch of money all at once. You just buy like 10 panels at a time, put them up, and pretty soon the whole place will be fenced. But this the old fence line here. It's full of briars. You can see the briars right there. The goats love the briars. They love the briars. This whole thing was here when we got here. I'm going to build another goat structure out of it, or sheep structure. We're thinking about maybe getting some sheep, but I don't know. Hair sheep, they call them, I guess. This is all the fence I've been building. A little bit at a time. We're all almost down to our property line now. Neighbors building a fence over here. Privacy fence. This is our property line about right here, pretty close. And we're gonna make this a whole thing a goat sheep farm eventually. The more babies we have and stuff we do. So yeah, this is our second well. We have 2 wells on this place. Yeah, and this tree's really freaking old, I think. It's like a big old canopy tree. It is pretty freaking awesome in here. But the property line's about right there. We go that way and then we go that way. Neighbor's actually over there building the fence right now. Anyway, the deer blinds over here. It's we used to have some big deer in here, but not so much anymore. This was an big old pile of wood that we were trying to get this place cleaned up. Like I said, the lady that lived here didn't do much, and our property line's down here in this corner, and then it comes up that way. Yeah. But hopefully, eventually, we'll have all this fenced in and have big old herd of sheep or goats or cattle, or wouldn't mind getting some pigs maybe someday and have our little homestead. This is like the beginning of what we're doing. This is the beginning of what they call a homestead. We're going to start raising our own animals and raising our own groceries, and we're gonna go from there, see how things go. But them goats are really good for clearing fence, clearing your fence line or clearing your property that way. They get in there and they eat all them briars on this fence. Eventually we'll get them down in here, but they're good at it. They love them briar leaves. They won't eat the vines because they're like rose bushes, but that's why they call them briars. And they tear you up. They're sharp. But eventually we're gonna get a better camera, I hope. We're just trying to do this with our phones just to try to see if we can even do it. But yeah, anyway, that's our place. It's 7.3 acres, big enough for a little homestead, and we're trying to make the best of what we got. Most of this stuff we already had, and repurposing all these gates and stuff like that. And so anyway, that's about all I got right now. I'm gonna spin this around and say goodbye. Anyway, that's our place, and if you like it, I guess. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to our channel, we would appreciate it. And we will see you on the next video, we hope.